Namaste, and welcome to Beginning Yoga. My name is Lisa Barron, and I'm joined today in the studio by Donna and by Steve. Today's class is going to introduce you to Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. It's another classic yoga sequence, and it features two poses, Uttkatasana, a fierce pose, normally called chair pose in most classes, and Warrior One, which is Virabhadrasana 1. In the words of B.K.S. Iyengar, these poses teach us by creating firm foundations, we can build poses that are much stabler and stronger. So I hope you'll join us now and roll out your mat. Let's get started. We're going to begin on our backs today in Appanasana. So take a moment and start to draw the knees into the chest. You can keep the knees apart if you like. Taking the hands to the shins, just gently draw the legs in toward the chest. If you want to blink your eyes closed, and just take a couple moments to breathe and be more aware of your breath. Lengthening your spine along the mat. Relaxing the shoulders down. And then maybe starting to bring the inner knees closer together and wrapping your arms around your shins. Maybe a little gentle rocking side to side as you breathe. And then let's come back to center. Bring your inner knees and inner ankles to touch. And then take your arms out to the side. And turn the arms so the palms are down. Gives you more stability that way. Trying to keep both shoulder heads on the floor, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower the legs all the way down to the right, trying to keep them pretty much stacked. And then once down, let the legs be nice and heavy, very passive. And feeling the torso spinning to the left, maybe taking the gaze beyond the left fingertips. Smooth, deep breaths, trying to breathe into all four sides of your torso. And let's take one more breath here. And as you inhale, press into your right hand and bring your legs all the way back to center and just a little wobble side to side. And then let's set it up for the other side. So again, inner knees, inner ankles touch. Deep inhale. Shoulders relax down. Exhale, lower the legs all the way down to the left. Good. And then letting the legs be nice and heavy all the way down. And if the shoulder pops up, that's okay. And then just breathe as you turn your gaze perhaps beyond the right fingertips. If that's not comfortable for your neck, then just keep the sight up towards the ceiling. Take another breath or two. And then with an inhale, press into the left hand. Bring yourself all the way back to center. We're going to move a little bit with that same type of action. So take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower the legs any amount to the right, drawing the belly down. And as you inhale, bring the legs back to center. And exhale, lower to the left. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, lowering to the right. Keep drawing the belly button down towards the floor through your spine. And inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And inhale, center. One more set. Inhale and exhale. Draw the belly down. Inhale, center, and exhale to the left. And then come back to center on the inhale. Just a little option. This is going to be more challenging. So if that was already challenging enough, we're going to take another set or two with the knees bent. If you want to try this, extend the legs, but it's going to be a lot more work on the lower belly. Take a deep inhale. Inner knees, inner ankles touch. Exhale, lower the legs any amount to the right. Good, you guys. Inhale to center. If you lose your breath, bend the knees. Come back to the easier version. And exhale, lower the legs towards the left, any amount. Good. Inhale to center. Let's take one more set. Knees bent or straight. Inhaling to center. And exhale left. And then making your way back to center. Bend the knees. If they were straight, wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a nice hug. And then with all that intense belly work, let's release the feet to the floor and set up for a bridge pose. Reaching down and brushing the heels with the fingertips. Turn the arms so the palms face up. Allow the collarbones to broaden. Take a deep inhale, followed by a slow exhale. And at the bottom of the exhale, press into the feet. Begin to peel the sacrum off of your mat and lift your hips. Let's interlace the fingers underneath. So arms are fully extended, walking the shoulders a little closer together. Keeping the inner edges of your feet pressing firmly down so the knees don't splay apart. And take one more deep inhale here. Lift the hips a tiny bit higher if you can. And then release the interlace. And very slowly, coming down vertebra by vertebra. And once you're down, take your time. Such a good exercise for your back. Separate the feet wide. Take your arms up and overhead. Let the palms face each other. And then just windshield wiper the knees right and left a few times. Just opening the hips nice and gently. Good. And then come back to center. Draw the knees back into the chest. And then roll to your right side. And we're going to come up to tabletop position. So facing the front of your mats. Patting your knees with your blanket if you need to. Spreading the hands nice and wide. Your shoulders will be directly over your wrists, the fingers radiating from the palm. Knees are under your hips. With an inhale, let's arch. So coming into some dog and cat stretches. And then exhale to round, drawing the belly in and up. Inhale, coming back to the arch. And exhale, rounding. Smooth breathing. And one more just like that. And then make your way back to neutral tabletop. We're going to tuck toes and take Virabhadrasana. We've taken this exercise before. So tuck the toes and then see if you can adjust the knees a little further away from your hands so the feet are very flexed. And again, we'll come into the arch on the inhale. Exhale, rounding. Keep exhaling as you lower your sitting bones onto your heels. And then with an inhale, come all the way back through tabletop to the arch. Exhale, round. Keep exhaling, sitting bones to heel. And last time, just like that. Smooth exhale, keep exhaling, sitting bones to heels. And then coming back to all fours, tabletop on your inhale. Toes are already tucked. Exhale, let's come into our first downward facing dog. Nice big bend in the knees, come way up on the tippy toes. Extend the spine long, pressing into the hands. And then straightening the legs, inhaling here. As you exhale, draw the belly in, lower the heels towards the floor. Arms are firm, upper arms are firming in towards the sides of your head. And the sides of your head are extending forward. Good. Come back up on your tippy toes and bring your left foot a little closer to your left hand. Heel down.
just a little bit, a few inches. And then take your right foot back a little further from your right hand, staying on the toe mounds, up on the toes. And as you press into the toe mounds of the right foot, both legs should be straight. You're driving the thigh bone into the hip socket, stretching the back of your left leg. This can be rather intense, so move carefully. Move slowly. We don't want any injuries, just a nice stretch in the back of the left leg. Both hips should be lifting evenly. Good. And then soften the knees and go ahead and switch the feet. So you're driving the toe mounds of the left foot into the floor, stretching the back of the right leg, still in your downward facing dog. Let's take another full breath here. And then come back to your regular downward facing dog. So the feet will kind of adjust midway between those two positions. Heels lowering towards the floor. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and lower the knees all the way down. Stay on tucked toes though, and just sit back on the heels. If this is uncomfortable for your knees, then just come to kneeling. And then interlace your fingers and just roll the wrists a few times. Good, just taking some of the pressure off of the hands. And then we'll come back to all fours. Neutral tabletop. Go ahead and take the tops of the feet down to the floor, so extending the toenails back. Let's take a twist. So with an inhale, left arm reaches up. And as you exhale, sweep the back of the hand through, bringing the left shoulder and left cheek to the floor. With an inhale, sweep your right arm up. And exhale, sweep it behind, looking for waistband or maybe the left hip crease. Drawing the right shoulder on top of the left, so leaning back a little bit. And just a last breath here. And then inhale the right arm up. Exhale, sweep it down. Coming back to all fours. Let's just take one dog and cat stretch. So inhale and arch. Exhale and round. And then coming back to neutral, let's take the other side. So with an inhale, the right arm reaches up. And as you exhale, sweep the back of the hand through. Right shoulder, right cheek to the mat. And then inhaling the left arm up. And exhale, sweeping it behind, looking for a hip crease or maybe just the waistband of your pants. And then drawing that shoulder back, stacking it over the right, getting all kinds of length. Good, good save. Very nice. And with an inhale, take the left arm back up. And exhale, sweep it down, coming back to all fours. And one dog and cat stretch. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Tuck the toes and make your way back to downward facing dog. Bringing the inner edges of your feet together now. With an inhale, take the right heel up and back. Try to keep the hips level. And then with an exhale, bend the right knee. Shift your shoulders over your wrists, round the back, and bring your knee in towards your nose. Maybe touch your nose or your forehead. And then inhale the leg all the way back up. Exhale, lower the right foot next to the left. Inhale, come forward to plank. And you may need to adjust your feet back or your hands forward so shoulders are over wrists. And with an exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left heel up and back. And exhale, knee towards nose. Round the back a lot. Draw the left shin high off of the floor, and then inhale the leg all the way back up. And exhale, left foot meets right. Inhale to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Soften the knees and walk the feet forward to the hands. keep the feet hip width apart here. And with an inhale, come halfway up to extend the spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, circle them out and up. Come all the way to standing. And exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Moving into Uttkatasana, fierce pose. And I know I said chair pose earlier too. You'll see why in just a second. So with your feet hip width apart, start to bend the knees and extend your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. And then put a little more weight in the heels as the hips sink down further, like you were going to sit in a chair. Keep drawing the belly in, release the tailbone down, and try to lift your chest, but keep sinking the hips. And then take the arms up and overhead if you can. Taking another breath here. It's a very intense pose. And then exhale, fold. Hands come to the floor, then the knees straighten. Inhale, halfway up. And as you exhale, hands come to the floor. Go ahead and take the left leg back and bring the knee down. So low lunge. Extend the left toenails back. And then with an inhale, take the arms up and overhead. And bringing the palms together. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Let's take a twist again, left elbow across. Just staying here for another breath. If you'd like to challenge yourself and find that firm foundation, tuck the left toes and maybe just come off the left knee. And then with an inhale, come all the way back, unwinding to the front, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step all the way back to plank pose and downward facing dog. Taking another full breath here. And then softening the knees, walk the feet forward to the hands. Inhale, halfway up, feet hip width apart. And exhale to fold deeply. Draw the belly in. With an inhale, circle the arms out and up. Come all the way to standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. One more Uttkatasana here. So bending the knees, extend the arms out in front of you again. Chair pose. So plugging the upper arms into their shoulder sockets, staying broad across the collarbones. Sit into the heels, hips drop, chest lifts. And then maybe arms can come overhead. It's quite challenging. Deep inhale. And with an exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up, extend the spine away from the thighs. Exhale, hands come to the floor, and the right leg sweeps back, lowering the knee down. And then extend all 5 toenails back. With an inhale, come into your low lunge, arms overhead. Palms come together. Exhale, hands through heart center, and then right elbow will come across the left thigh. Hook it. Use that hooking action to spiral the torso to the left. And then for a challenge, if you'd like, coming off the back knee. Wherever you're at, with an inhale, come back, unwind to center, release the arms overhead, and exhale, hands down. Step back to plank, and downward facing dog. Softening the knees, go ahead and walk the feet forward to the hands again. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. And again, let's sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way to standing. And exhale, hands down through heart center. So let's put it all together now. Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salute B. So bringing your feet together, big toes touch. Heels are about an inch, inch and a half apart. That's to keep the outer edges of the feet lining with the edges of your mat. So here we go. Bend the knees, allow the hips to drop, Uttkatasana. And exhale, folding forward. Hands to the floor, knees straighten. Inhale, halfway up. Extend the spine. Exhale, hands come to the floor. Step all the way back to plank. And then shift the weight forward and slowly lower onto the belly. Extend the toenails back. We're taking just a low cobra, lifting the chest. Just 2 breaths here, nice and slow. And with an exhale, lower down. Your choice, we're going to meet in downward facing dog, so you can press up to plank or press up to all fours. You choose, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. And with an inhale, take the right heel up and back. As you exhale, step it forward all the way up between the hands, if you can. And if not, use your right hand to assist. Spin the back heel down now. And as you look at your feet, you'll want to have the heels pretty much aligned so the legs don't overlap, the feet don't overlap. And I kind of like to have about 1 inch between the heels. That'll help square the hips. As you sink into the front knee, root down, anchor down to the outer edge of your left foot. Notice if the right hip drifted out to the side, maybe take the hand to the hip and press it back to the midline. Good. And then keeping the chest facing forward, hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And extend the arms overhead. Big bend in that front knee. Rooting in the outer edge of that left heel gives you an anchor, a stable foundation. And then see if you can bring more of your left chest forward so you truly are facing the front of your mat. Good, you guys. Deep inhale. And exhale, go ahead and frame your front foot with your hands, with your hands. Spin off the back heel. Step back to plank. And lower to the belly. Toenails are back, pubic bone roots. Inhale for cobra. And a slow exhale all the way down. Again, your choice, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. So tucking toes or coming to all fours. Lifting the hips up and back. Let's take a full breath here. And with your inhale, lifting the left heel up and away. And exhale, knee towards nose. Really round a lot so you create space for that left shin bone to come forward. And then spin the back heel down. And absolutely use your left hand to guide the foot in position. It will come in time. Spin the back heel down and check out the alignment of your feet. So heel to heel or just a tiny bit wider. That right big toe is trying to angle towards the front of your mat. And then bending into the left knee, maybe taking left hand to left hip. Notice if the hip drifted out to the side. Keep it pressing in. Everything firms into the midline. So we create that strong, stable pose. And then beginning to lift the chest, hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Keep rooting through the outer edge of your right heel and then taking the arms overhead. Right chest comes forward. Beautiful, strong poses. Deep inhale and exhale, hands come to the floor. Spinning off the back heel, step to plank pose. Lowering onto the belly, all in one piece. Good job, you guys. Toenails extend back, cobra pose. And exhale, lowering down. Making your way back to downward facing dog. And taking one more full breath here, extending the spine. Then bending the knees, walking the feet forward to the hands. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana, folding deeply. We're going to come back to chair pose here, so bend the knees, drop the hips, and take the arms overhead if you can, or extend it out in front. Sink way down as you lift the chest. And with your inhale, come all the way to standing. And then hands down through heart center. Good work. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side and up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Go ahead and walk the feet back to downward facing dog. Just a couple breaths here. And with an exhale, lower the knees down to the floor. And take a very brief child's pose. Sweeping your hands back by the feet, allow the shoulders to round. Maybe jiggle a little side to side. Get rid of any tension that built up. Come back to your breathing. And then placing your hands next to your outer knees. Keeping your chin in towards your chest, very slowly round all the way up to seated. Taking the arms out and up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Closing the eyes, taking a moment to reflect on your practice today and to silently give thanks for your health and well-being. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join us again really soon. Namaste.